have a collect call from. Press 1 to accept charges. Hey you guys, it's the Queen Carter and you're tuned in to Press 1 Podcast. And today I have a special guest by the name of Big GWOP. How you doing, Big GWOP?
I'm feeling good. How you?
I'm good. So let us know what part of Louisiana you from.
I'm out the 9th Ward, but I've been in Harvard, so I rep both of them.
Okay, so you like a West Bank boy?
I'm mixed. I'm New Orleans. I'm New Orleans for real.
Okay, so what side did you grow up on?
Both.
Oh, both?
Like literally half and half. Half of my life I was in the 9, and then my mama felt like she wanted to go for a better surrounding, and we got on the West Bank, and it really wasn't a better surrounding.
Oh, okay. West Bank is the best bank, though.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so how was your household? Did you have a two-parent household?
No, single mom. My mama got married late, like damn near when I was a grown man, so it was just moms.
Okay. How many siblings do you have?
3 sisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you the only boy?
Yeah, a whole lot of fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, how was that when you said a whole lot of fights?
Whole lot of fights. I'm going to call my brother. Oh man, like
You was the oldest?
middle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my big sister, she be chilling. She ain't really into nothing but my little sister, Bless. Mm-hmm. Oh man, if she was a dude, we'll both be dead or in jail for sure.
Lord.
Yeah, she tore up.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So y'all are artists. I seen your sister before. Yeah. So that's nice.
Yeah.
So how was it for you growing up? Like, did y'all grow up in like poverty or middle class?
For sure. Yeah, definitely poverty. I grew up and my dad was around for a little while, like the beginning half of my life. Mm-hmm. He was an alcoholic, so my mama left him and shit. And then, my mama was in the streets. He was in the streets. Like, my mama was a hustler, so I was around like the Richard Pinas and all that type of shit. My house was actually like a little dope spot on some shit.
Okay.
And, until my mama got popped and she switched it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So do you recall seeing the drugs and stuff?
I remember running. We stayed in a shotgun house on Bartholomew Street. Mm-hmm. And if anybody know from New Orleans, they got a house across from my house where I used to stay. The dude sell hamburgers out there. His name GWOP. Everybody know him in the 9th Ward. And we stayed across from him. And man, when I tell you that block, treacherous.
Yeah.
That whole block. But being from there, I was cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? That was home. But
so how was like school for you? Were you
school was good. I was actually a good kid. Mm-hmm. I just was around bad circumstances. You know what I'm saying? But I was a real smart. My mom ain't play that shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I was real smart. Made good grades, honor roll, superintendent, all that shit. Regular day at school, walking to school with my friends, just having fun, man. School was good. School was good, yeah.
So you mentioning like fighting for your sisters. Was that like a summer thing or was that like...
No, that was my sister, my Bless, bruh. This was every day. Bless was fighting boys, girls. I'm talking about young. And she loved me and I love her. And that's her first words. I'm going to call my brother. My mama used to get on about that. Like, you can bring your brother out there to get killed. You know what I'm saying? But she come and get her brother and I'm coming. Yeah. So, that's how it was.
So that ever like overlap with you getting suspended from school and stuff like that?
No.
Okay.
She a couple of grades under me, so
okay.
I ain't really too much interfere with that side of it, but anything in the hood, like I'm coming outside. I don't care if you're 10, you hit my little sister, I'm coming hit you, bet. And then you call your brother and we're gonna get it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you finish school?
Yeah.
Okay.
I graduated. I graduated from Jeff. That was the other half of my life. Yeah. So we moved on the west. We moved in Harvey and Pepperwalk, and that's when I jumped off the porch, really for real, in Pepperwalk. And
yeah, I was going to ask, was that like a transformation for you, like moving from the 9th Ward to the
West
Bank?
It was, because when I moved over here, they had gangs. Yeah. They really, like, Pepperwalk was Crips. Mm-hmm. And at the time, the 9th Ward, the 3rd Ward, and some parts of Uptown used to wear red bandanas on their neck. All the OGs used to wear bandanas tied on their neck. Mm-hmm. And I came over there with that shit and almost got killed my first week in Pepperwalk. Like, Crips pulled up on me in an Astro van, all blue. I took the rag off. I ran home, told my mom, all my cousins and shit come out the 9th Ward. And then after that point, I was smooth back there. Like, ain't nobody really fuck with me like that.
Yeah. Can you speak on, if you want to, how you feel about gangs in New Orleans? Because I know that's like always a conversation.
I don't think that shit really exists. Like, I feel like Mac 10 them brought that shit down here with Wayne them, because I was traveling with them for a little while, and I actually saw that shit like
unfold.
When Mac came down here, that shit like blossomed. With certain niggas like really in the East, because you know Wayne them had the East in the chokehold, so you know Mac them brought that shit down here. We don't know nothing about no fucking gangs, man.
Yeah, so when you was wearing the red flag, like what did that represent for
Nothing.
you? Nothing.
It was just fashion.
Yeah.
Like I got old pictures with all color rags on. You know what I'm saying? Like Wayne them
home,
used to
I
do
got
that.
all these.
Yeah, like Wayne them used to do that. Like if you pay attention to all the old Hot Boy videos, they'll wear blue rags or red rags. Or, you know, so that was really a fashion thing. Like the South wasn't really on that unless you was in like Arkansas or Jackson, Mississippi, where they got BDs and vice lords and all that. But other than that, nah.
Yeah. So what was the conclusion of the bandana? You just stopped wearing it?
Oh, yeah. So I'm walking my dog. I'm walking my pit bull. I had a brown pit bull named Precious. Shouts out to my partner Haywood. You hear me? And me and Haywood walking up the street, and the van pull up. Stop. I'm like 12. I see the slide door open. Dude jump out, blue bandana on his face. He aim a pump at me. And he like, take that bandana off that dog, slob. And I'm like, I'm messed up because I'm not even knowing he being disrespectful to me by calling me a slob, because I don't know the gang culture. Yeah. So I took the bandana off the dog neck and I threw it, and my partner here broke out running, and I'm standing there with my dog like, and they pull off in the van and shit, and man, that shit was scary. Like I ain't never experienced nothing like that over no bandana. You know what I'm saying?
So how was the transformation for you going to a new school? Were you like high school or middle school?
It was my last year of middle school. So, I came over. Yeah, it was smooth. Like and when I got over, I didn't get a chance to go to school with Spanish people or white people or nothing like that. So when I came over here, I was like, damn, this how I got my first old lady over here. Yeah, because I see Spanish girls. I'm like, Lord, they don't got this in the night. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So. But cool, school was good, and
so
I was
a
smart,
better school also.
Yeah, it was
like
a better
culture.
School. Yeah, for sure. Better teachers, like school on that side, man. They ain't even going to class. Man. Yeah, it's like it is what it is.
So did you get in trouble with the law anytime when you were in high school?
No, I never really got caught doing nothing. Yeah. Like to me, if you a person that constantly get in trouble, you a dumb criminal. And that's how I always thought of it. Like people glorify, oh, he went to jail 10 times. But to me, looking at him like he's stupid, that's how I feel.
Yeah, he's sloppy.
So I never really got caught. I always been sneaky. Yeah. Like I never really got caught.
So after high school, what did you do? Like
after high school, I went to college. I went to Jackson State University. Okay. I was in a band. I played the trombone and shit. So I went there for a scholarship, and I pursued my music there. Like when I got recruited there by Cortez Bryant, you know, Wayne manager. Okay. And he played the cymbals at the time, so he recruited me there. I met me and Be the Future was going to Jeff together. That came on here too, and I was one of the first students from West Jeff to go to Jackson State. Like they recruited me, so I went there. And as soon as I got there, I started thinking. I said, man, they got people from Michigan, Chicago, Memphis, whoop whoop. I'm in a mini little world right here. So I started doing music and passing out CDs at school. Like, I wasn't even taking the school serious. I just was there for the music.
So did you ever do music like previously to going there?
Yeah, I was doing music all in high school. Like I dropped mixtapes while I was in high school. I was selling CDs while I was in high school. Like,
what made you do music?
Started out as poetry, really, to be honest. Me and my big sister, shouts out to her, Spice Divas. Okay. Me and her was doing talent shows in the house when we was young. Like, you know how you do with your sisters. And I always came out, I'd do Mystical or Tupac, or I'd come out and do some poetry. But my grandfather actually used to sing with Fats Domino. His name, Lil Sonny Jones. He was like one of the original jazz musicians from here. So I was around Lil Richard and all these different people when I was young. So the music just, you know, is in me. Yeah. It just came natural. But my big sister got in the band. I got in the band. My little sister got in the band. We kind of like followed suit with that.
Yeah. So did you finish college?
No, I left in my third year in. I went to college for business administration. And we was doing so much bad shit in school. And Be the Future can attest to this. Like, B stayed, but I left. Like, I was in so much beef and shit out there in Jackson. I had to leave because because Jackson is literally in the middle of the hood, like Dillard is, like in the 7th Ward.
Yeah.
But Jackson, like, you can walk out the gate and they got crackheads walking around all around the school. Oh. So, you know, when I went out there, I had fun. I did my work, but after Katrina and shit, and I was getting that money every month from school, the refund checks, whew, I dipped out.
So was the beef like because y'all was from Louisiana, or?
Yeah, most of the time when you go out of town, like, people don't really like people from New Orleans like that. They respect us, but they don't really, you know, they don't really fuck with us like that. So it was just that, like, they would put shit in the elevators in school. I can remember this shit just as vividly. Like, after the hurricane hit, they writing shit in the elevator like, y'all drowned in the water in Katrina like fish. Chicago wrote this. Yeah. And assigned that under that. So now we beating up people from Chicago. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, but, you know, it is what it is.
So when you left Jackson State, what did you do? You came back to New Orleans?
Yeah, I left Jackson. I came back to New Orleans because I was messing with Young Money at the time. I was actually supposed to be one of the first artists on Young Money because they had dropped Currency around that time with the Wetter Cash had record, and Mac Main had just joined. They had Short Dog from Texas and all these different people because Interscope and Young Money was looking at me at the same time. Okay. Because they had, you know, when they used to do the Black College tours, they had came to Jackson State, and I battle rapped against this dude named Jada from Chicago, and I won. And the A&R from Interscope brought me on, I mean Def Jam, not Interscope, I'm sorry, brought me on a Boost Mobile tour bus when the Boost Mobile phones first come out with the "Where You At" shit. Yeah. And they brought me on a tour bus. They were trying to sign me, but Taz like, nah, man, we gonna put you on Young Money. Woo, woo, woo. So I just went in that direction.
Yeah. So what happened with the Young Money deal?
He honestly told me, he said, man, Wayne say you say like too much in your raps. Like, and you be like, I'm fly like a woo woo woo. But I just think I was competition. Like, I'm really a lyricist. Not saying, you know, Wayne the GOAT to me. He my GOAT for sure. But I feel like I can get on the track.
You remember one of your raps that you said with the likes?
One of the rap, damn, from back then? Shit. Oh, man.
Think about it for a little bit.
I don't know. We gonna have to come back. I don't know. I can't think of one. Yeah. Man, I dropped 12 mixtapes in 1 year, man. Yeah. So I don't.
You be spitting it out?
Yeah, I be getting it out.
So, like, how long were you here and then the Young Money thing just didn't work out?
I left school in 06. By 07, I just was doing my shit. Like, okay. You know, like, in between that time, like, I opened up for him at a couple of spots, and then after that, it was like nothing. You know, to this day, like, I'm still cool with Taz, but I don't really talk to him that much like that. B keep out with him, but really not me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But they know. They see me still working. I ain't never stopped since. I've been rapping since 2000. Yeah. It's 2025.
That's a long time.
I'm talking about professionally recording, putting out singles and albums, like, for real. Like, and, you know, it's just how God have it in the cards sometimes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, can't give up. So, after that happened, what was you doing? So, like, were you just doing music? Were you working a job?
Yeah, I was working. I was a manager at Blockbuster. I worked at Walmart. I worked at Academy. All still doing music, still traveling, still, you know, so never gave up on the dream, you know. Just kept sticking in there with it, still sticking in there. I'm about to drop an R&B album, so I'm working on that now.
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that. But when did you get into it with the law?
What year was that? I want to say that was 2010. Yeah, it was 2010 because I had just dropped the album.
So you was in New Orleans?
Yeah, I was in New Orleans. I was in Time Clock, actually. And I was going by this female back there. And for some reason, every time I go to Time Clock, I go to jail, right? So this particular
What's Time Clock for the people?
Time Clock is a subdivision on the West Bank. It's actually Terrytown. Okay. But it's right off of Whitney. Yeah, right off of Whitney. It's like a little subdivision or whatever. And I go back there by her, and we chill. We do our thing, and hug her, kiss her. I'm leaving, and I'm in the car with my cousin. Shouts out to Tone Fresh, and the police pull me over. When I get to the stop sign, when you come out of Time Clock, they got a stop sign where you can't turn right because it's ongoing traffic coming this way. So you only could, I mean, you can't turn left. You only could turn right. So when I get to the stop sign, the man get behind me, pull me over. You didn't stop at the stop sign and woo, woo, woo. So he tell me get out the car and stuff like that. I get out. Now this was crazy the whole time. My cousin in the car. My cousin got like bad eye problems. So he be like real close to his phone, right?
Yeah.
He in the phone playing a game. Whole time he in the phone, they taking me to jail. He don't even know I'm going to jail. This how much he in his phone.
Yeah, he's super unbothered.
What? Yeah. I'm talking about I'm gone. I'm leaving in a police car looking at him like, what is you doing? And
so they didn't bother him at all?
At all. Yeah. Took me. Because I started getting smart with him because you ain't really had no reason to pull me over. You just pulled me over because it was 2 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you ain't bother my cousin at all.
Yeah. How old was your cousin? Same age?
Same age.
Yeah.
My cousin a year younger than me.
Wow.
Yeah, same age. We coming from back there because he was with me by the female. He was talking to her sister. I'm talking to her. And yep, they took me to jail. Took me straight to JP.
Yeah, so you went to JP.
Yeah.
So how long did you have to sit in there?
I was in JP like 2 days. Mm-hmm. When I get in there, one of my partners work in there. He a producer at the time. Streets working in there. He working in the jail. Mm-hmm. And I go in there. He like, man, bitch, what you doing in here? Again, I don't get caught for shit, right? So I'm like, man, they put me over on some traffic shit. Found out I had an attachment. Woo, woo, woo. So I get in there. And now I'm knowing I got favor in this bitch, so now I'm bothering that boy while I'm in there. I'm like, man, look, y'all gonna get me out of here. Mm-hmm. Woo, woo. He like, be good, man, be cool. We gonna get you out. Da, 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 da. We gonna get you out in about 2 hours. 2 hours turned into 48 hours. I'm in that bitch 2 days. Yeah. In a hoarded cell, nigga stank in there. I had to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? But that was my first time going to jail.
How did that feel for you? Because like, how old were you at the time?
I was in my 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was in my 20s. Like,
so how was that experience for you?
It was crazy to me because how they handled me. Like I had drugs, I killed somebody or something. So it was just like, but I get it to a degree. I'm a person that can look from both sides. So they try to scare you so you don't do nothing wrong. Again, so everybody got to suffer the same punishment. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But they ain't had to handle me like that, man. They beat me up on the way to jail and everything.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Gretna crucial.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gretna crucial.
So did you, like, how was your experience? Did you, like, eat? Or
Nah, I ain't eating that bad because I was so mad because the police beat me up. That's why I was mad. I wanted to fight and everything while I was in there, but I ain't got no leg to stand on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I don't really know my law at that time. I don't, so
you had to do, like, the hearing and then get out?
Yeah, they got me out. I bonded out and got out of that bitch.
Yeah. So when you talked to your cousin, what happened with the car since he didn't see you leave?
He was like, man, I didn't even know, cuz. I was in my phone. I'm like, I'm mad with him because I'm like, bitch, they could have did me anything and you just zoned out.
I wonder how long he sat there and thought you was coming back or something.
But we talked about, we fussed about it for a little while, then we laughed it out and it was just that. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm figuring that he eventually drove off with your car and like.
Yeah, he took the car, he took it home. I was staying in Pepperwalk at the time at Harvey. Mm-hmm. And right there behind Copeland's, that little subdivision called Pepperwalk. Well, it's called Kingston something now. Yeah. But they call it Pepperwalk. And he drove my car back. We were staying together in Pepperwalk. And he went home and waited till I got out of jail.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So after that, like, did you get into any more trouble?
Yeah, I went to jail in Jackson, actually, when I was in school. Mm-hmm. And I stayed in there probably like, I won't say like a month.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, I got into a fight on campus. I beat a dude up, and he went ratted on me. And he actually went to the dean on me.
So that's your first time getting incarcerated?
Yeah, that like for a long time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. He went to the dean on me, and the dean was from New Orleans. And he was like, yeah, man, it was called, at the time, everybody was calling me Holiday. That was my rap name. Yeah. And I used to lie to the girls and shit and be like, your name Holiday? And I'm like, yeah, I was born on Christmas. Yeah. And I ran with that shit like for years. Yeah. Like, to this day, people from Jackson State, if you're watching this, my name is not Holiday.
And was you born on Christmas though?
No. Oh. I'm a Gemini. My birthday is May 26th this month.
That sounds like some Gemini behavior.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but
your alter ego was born in.
So I went to school on band scholarship, right? So they made us come to school like 2 weeks before everybody went to school because we had to go to band camp. Mm-hmm. Just like the fucking drumline shit with the crab shit. I had to go through all this shit, right? But they bring the athletes 2 weeks early as well. The football players, basketball, volleyball, all that shit. So they put all us in one dorm. It's like an athletic dorm, right? So my roommate is from Memphis. And he a basketball player, dude, like 6'7", 6'8", super tall, right? So we get in the room and I'm like, say, bro, I'm like, what's up, man? My name, WOP. I'm like, we ain't in jail, we in college, whatever I got in here is yours. And I can remember this shit good because Michael Vick was on the cover of Madden. That was the year Vick was on there, you heard me? He was playing for the Falcons. And I told him, I said, look, man, my PlayStation 2 up here. I'm like, you can play the game, it's good. I ain't tripping, just don't sit on my bed or nothing, it's good.
Yeah.
So I go to practice. We got 5 o'clock practice in the morning. I come back. His partners, 2 of his partners, they play football. They sitting on my bed, but they sweaty. I'm looking at them. They look like they just coming from practice. So I walk in that bitch. I'm like, say, y'all get off my bed. I brush everybody off my bed and shit. I go take my shower. I come back in the room. I grab him. I'm like, say, bro, look, I ain't tripping on your partners being in here. Y'all playing the game. Just don't sit on my bed.
Exactly. One rule.
Because they sitting on my pillow, like ass on my pillow, all this shit. So I had to go wash on my shit, et cetera, et cetera. So, boom, I come back. The next day, it's the same thing. I shooed everybody out.
Yeah.
I took my shower. I came back this time. I tied my shoes up. I told him, come in the hallway. As soon as he came in the hallway, I ran on him.
Yeah. As you should have.
I'm talking about as soon as he come in the hallway, beat him up, boom, he go press charges on me. They bring me to jail. I go to Raymond County. I get in there. My celly, an old Jamaican man. And I get in there with him, and he like, man, what you in here for? I'm like, man, I had a fight on college campus, da-da-da-da. He like, man, you ain't supposed to be in here. He like, man, just chill, do your time, woo-woo. So I actually ended up building a good relationship with my celly the whole time I was in there. But when I first got in there, I was kind of like, I was rebellious, and they put me in a hole and shit. And when I went to the hole, it was like literally a hole.
A hole, yeah.
Like, remember on Life when they had the fucking box?
Yeah.
With the hole in it. One of them shits.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put me in that bitch for like 2 days. I ain't never do nothing else after I came out there.
How was those 2 days for you?
Terrible. I'm talking about sweating. Man, you can imagine being in a 8x8 for 24 hours?
Yeah.
That is 23 hours.
What did you have in there?
Nothing.
So you had to sleep on the floor?
Yeah. Me, myself, and I in that bitch.
You had clothes?
And my imagination. Yeah, you got your jail clothes on, but it's hot. You gonna come out there.
Yeah.
So I'm damn near naked in that bitch. Boxers on.
I know sometimes they put people in there naked, right?
Yeah.
So.
Boxers on, man. I'm in that bitch. I done stripped down. I'm in that bitch hot, flaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I ain't never gonna. Nobody out there, don't go to jail, man. Stay out of jail.
Yeah, so you say you was in there a month. So how was that month for you?
It was crazy because they was feeding us emu, ostrich. You ever ate ostrich?
No.
Me neither.
Yeah. I didn't even know it was normal, like, I know people probably eat it.
Man, I went to selling my sandwiches.
Yeah.
I went to getting acclimated. I went to selling coffee bags. I went to finessing in there when I went to wiggling my way around, but I was the coffee man. So
how was the prison? Because, like, I know Mississippi is real, like...
Man, when they first put me in the first cell, it was, you remember Andy Griffin?
Yeah.
That's how the fucking...
Oh, wow.
That's how the cell looked.
Yeah.
With the fucking bars, with the wood benches in there, and the guard sitting there with his feet on the table and the keys right there.
Yeah.
It was that type of time.
Because you said it was like a country.
Yeah, I was some racist, racist shit. Like,
Mississippi kind of scary.
Yeah, still. It is. When I went to jail, when the police came, he chewing the tobacco. I'm talking about like really on some movie shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm in a car like, because I got a big ass imagination. I'm like, man, these niggas gonna kill me.
Yeah. So it was real scary.
Yeah, it was scary.
Because they could do anything to you.
Yeah, you'd never find you in the country.
Yeah. So you was in there a month. So like, how was it when you found out you was going to finally get released?
Man, I damn that front flipped out that bitch. What? I can't do 30 minutes in this bitch, man. Yeah. Let me out. And that's the longest I ever did, you know. Because I prided myself on just not getting caught.
So did you go back to school after that?
Yeah, I went back to school. They took me back. They put me in anger management classes.
You got a new dorm room?
Yeah, I had to get a new dorm room. This the kicker. When I move out the room with him, they move me into a room with a pump. Dang. So I get in the room. I don't know the dude the pump, dude. Don't have nothing against the alphabet people at all. But man, when I tell you I get in there and my partner like, say, bro, I think dude gay. You hear me? I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. So we get in the room. He like, say, you gay? And the dude like, I was going to tell y'all, but I just didn't know. And I'm like, at the time, my mama sent me to school. Shouts out to my mom. My mama sent me to school with a little 38. I had a little revolver, you know what I mean? So when dude tell me that shit, I go under my mattress, I pull that bitch out, I'm like, look, I ain't with that gay shit. And dude like, no, he ain't nothing like that. I'm like, ooh. And long story short, me and dude become good ass friends.
Yeah.
You know?
So what happened with your stuff when you went to jail? Like, dude ain't steal your PS2?
No, when I went to jail, like my partners went got all my, cause we used to hang together from New Orleans. It was like 13 of us. And like couldn't get along, couldn't stand each other at home, all different wars. But that's anywhere in the world. When New Orleans people go somewhere, they stick together.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it was always us ribbing everybody, bushing everybody,
Yeah,
being terrible. New
that's
Orleans
good.
people.
Also, you packed up your PS2, ain't you?
Yeah, I got everything back. Yeah, I got everything back.
So you went to jail in college.
Yeah,
and then you went to jail for the ticket. Did you ever go to jail again?
Yeah, on a ticket, on another ticket. I went to the just to the holding cell. I didn't get to the till. Always for no license on hand, or like dumb shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But that was my longest stretch. The fight in school and the anger management, and man, that anger management shit drove me, bro.
Do you feel like you learned something though?
Fuck no, I learned how to get more angry. That's what I learned. Yeah. I went there and they bring these little cue cards out. And the cue cards got different animals on them. And on the back of the cue cards, it explains the animal's behavior, the attributes, and all kind of stuff on there. And the lady laid the cards down. She like, baby, pick which one represents you. So I grabbed a pit bull. And when I picked the pit bull got aggressive, will attack, and blah, blah, blah on the back, right? Yeah. Loyal and da-da-da. And the lady like, well, why are you so aggressive? I'm like, I just like pit bulls. Yeah. I said, you know what? Give me the lion. Yeah. I grabbed the lion courageous and leader and blah, blah, blah. She said, well, that's who you are. And I'm just looking like, this. What are you getting out of this exercise right here? Because it's not doing nothing for me but making me more mad, because I don't have anger issues. I just beat a dude up that wasn't listening to me. I'm not going around bullying people. You know what I'm saying? But that shit ain't do nothing for me.
So that's good. So you learned your lesson from going to jail, sitting for a little bit. So do you have a record at all? No. That's good.
No, I don't want to go to jail. I hate it.
So you just continue doing your music over the years?
Yeah, continue doing my music and opened up studios. Shouts out to my dog, Beats by Nell. We opened up the Cut Studios. He's still carrying it on to this day.
Do you feel like that's what you're most known for?
Yeah, music. Yeah, yeah.
So how long y'all had the studio?
We had the studio about 5 years before I got out of it, and he stayed in it. But I got out of it and opened up another studio. Yeah.
So did you start like engineer because you do music automatically?
No, I never engineered.
Oh, okay.
I did record my own 12 mixtapes in 2012. I dropped a mixtape every month in 2012, but I did it because I had the list program in my house and shit, so I just did it like that. But I mainly did graphics. So if I got a studio, I get me an engineer and I just do the graphics. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What got you into doing graphics?
Got tired of paying niggas for it.
Yeah.
And I'm an artsy person, so it was intriguing to me. My little sister kind of showed me how to start doing it, and then I'm better than her now. Yeah. Yeah.
How long you been doing graphics?
Man, probably like 20 something years.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, I've been fucking with it.
You just do mostly flyers, or you do like websites?
I do flyers. I done did campaigns, like the stuff you see, billboards. Yeah. For the politicians, flyers, business cards, logos, basically whatever you can think of.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So, what's your main focus like now?
I'm about to reinvent myself. Every 5 to 7 years, I reinvent myself. At first I started out as Young GWOP, then I turned to Big GWOP, because I'm not young anymore.
Oh, at least you changed it.
Yeah, and then I changed to Burger. And then now I'm about to reinvent myself and call myself Sway Generous, which means unique in Spanish.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's going to be my R&B
I like the Burger,
shit.
though.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I'm still, Wayne got Weezy F Baby, Lil Wayne. He got a lot of aliases. Yeah.
I had to catch myself.
That's good.
I was about to say something about Diddy name, but we did the Diddy joke earlier.
I ain't on no Diddy shit. No Diddy. Yeah.
So you say you moving more towards like R&B. Like, what kind of artist do you feel like you are, though? Originally, you were like a rapper, or?
No, I'm a hip hop artist. Yeah, for sure.
So you want to move towards R&B?
Yeah.
You sing, or you gonna have?
I can Drake.
Okay.
Yeah, because Drake can't sing.
Yeah. So you put the little tunes on it?
Yeah, I tune it up.
You can hit some right now?
Nah, I'm shit.
Yeah. So you gotta have the little vibe.
Yeah, I gotta have it. I can hold a good tone. I can hold a tone, but I'm not no. He ain't gonna be none of that. Me. Do
you feel like that's just like the creative process of being an artist, like evolving?
I'm really testing. It's kind of like when Wayne did the rock album.
Yeah.
I'm just trying myself to see.
So
I go as far as getting vocal lessons and everything. Like I really do that shit.
Yeah. How many? Like, so you gonna drop an album? It's gonna be like 12 tracks.
No, I'm gonna do a EP, like 5 songs.
Okay. When do you expect to have that done?
I got 3 right now. One of my records out. It's called Right Now. It's on all digital platforms. But I want to say July. I want to drop it.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good little time. You got about
summertime. Summertime shits.
So what keeps you motivated to keep doing music since like so many artists or so many people are doing music?
Yeah, it is oversaturated for sure. But I know I'm unique. I know I have a message. And it's a part of me.
Yeah.
I can't function without music.
What makes you different?
Everybody different from their perspective.
Yeah.
Because nobody talk about nothing new. It's just from your perspective. So that's what make me unique. I'm original. I'm really me.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't trying to be nobody else. I don't sound like nobody else. I'm just original.
Yeah. So if somebody just watched it today and they never heard of you, what would you tell them to go listen to or watch? Or
go listen to my lyrics. I'm really a lyricist. I'm a metaphorist. I like to do triple entendre. I'm really a student of rap for real.
Yeah.
Like,
what's one of your favorite like songs you made that you'll tell them to like go watch?
I just dropped a record called Well Dressed. And it's on all digital platforms right now. Big GWOP, Well Dressed. I love it. It got like a classic feel to it. It's lyrical and it's meaningful.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't just babbling about bitches, cars, and money. Like, I'm saying something.
Yeah.
So
you told me that you starting to do like concerts.
Yeah.
So like, how does that look? How does that work for artists?
So the difference between a concert and a showcase. A showcase is where you literally coming in to showcase your talent. But a concert is you trying to pull your supporters in. And we do the ticket system with that. Like, if you do it, Lil Wayne, I'm going to keep using his name. If Lil Wayne want $30,000, Lil Wayne has to put asses in seats. So
yeah,
that's what I'm trying to build with everybody that I'm working with now. If you invest in yourself to get on the show, and I give you 20 tickets, this your chance to see if you really can get 20 people to come see you.
Yeah. For
you. And you get to sell the tickets and keep the bread. I don't want the bread. I just want to see if you can pull the people in.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm not on that, take $50 from the artist and you come rap and we going to give you a platform. What platform?
Also, so the way you have it set up, do artists pay anything up front?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
So what it is you pay $50 and you get 10 tickets. You can come back and get some more tickets. If you got 40 people gonna come see you,
so they could keep selling.
Yeah, you can keep selling and making money off your money.
Yeah,
that's investing in yourself. At least you can see a return. That's just like if you buy CDs and go sell them.
Yeah,
you buy drugs and go sell them. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just keep that principle.
What kind of venues are y'all doing? Like,
we just did Honda Wanders. Uptown on 2nd and D is like a 2-story venue. It's a lot of bands and shit go there and perform. It's real nice. Like,
how was it? How did
it was dope. We had about 75 people came out.
Okay.
I don't put many people on the set. I only do like 7 artists opening up for me. So it's not 30 niggas rapping all night. Like, I ain't on that because I'm not trying to get rich off nobody. And that's how I'm going to keep running it. Them 7 people, like, we got another concert June the 22nd on the West Bank at the View. It's the old Scores right down Gretna Boulevard in Manhattan.
Okay, yeah.
Used to be Gator Island. My partner got it. It's called the View 9. And the venue, real elegant in the inside, great sound system, and they got some good food. So we just going to rock out right there.
So y'all planning to just keep it kind of local right now?
Yeah,
or
monthly.
We
gonna do it monthly in the city for now, and then we gonna start popping out Ham and Homer because you don't really gotta go far. They got audience all around this motherfucker.
True, yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to build it up. My main goal is to get it at the House of Blues. I want to be able to call you and say, "Hey, Queen, we got this show going on. How much you gonna charge me to come perform?"
Yeah.
And if you tell me, look, I want 300. Bop, here go 300. You should be able to bring 30 people through that door when I give you 300 so I can make my money back. So that's what I'm building it up to.
Yeah. So as far as you, like, so you're the face of it, or because I seen one of the flyers. So like,
yeah,
you and
me and my partner Tony Merck, me and him do the Burger Tony and Friends.
Yeah.
That's what we starting. So even if an artist wanted to do their own show, so say Queen wanted to do Queen and Friends, well, Burger and Tony gonna present Queen and Friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can come. It's $300 to do that. We give you 30 tickets, and we get the venue for you, the DJ for you, the security for you. You don't gotta do nothing but pay your $300 and show up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we turning ourselves into concert promoters, basically.
Yeah. I was about to ask you what made you want to take that like route.
Nobody doing it. Nobody really doing real concerts.
They're doing like showcases.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. Oh, come showcase on. No disrespect to nobody, because they got some artists that need artist development, but the ones that's ready, come do the concert.
Yeah.
You know
so how you feel like people have been like reciprocating it? Like,
it was nice. The event was nice. Everybody stayed all the way to the end for every act.
That's good. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was real dope. We had food in the VIP for the artists. Okay. We treated them like celebrities that night. You know what I'm saying? We had interviews. We had security walk them up to the VIP. Anybody can attest that was on that show. They like, man, we come in, whatever you throw, we gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's big, because having artists stay to the end is like major. Most times people watch the person they came to see and then they'll just
and we stressed that at the beginning of the show. You know, my host, shouts out to Yoda Artist, my cousin, he told him, he was like, man, look, we need everybody to stay to the end. There's a concert, there's not a showcase. You know what I'm saying? And everything was smooth. Yeah. Because it's ran, that's why I was telling you earlier, you hit me with that Diddy shit. But like everything I do be with love. Like, you feel me? And you nigga can feel it. Yeah. Like, it ain't just me saying it. They can feel it.
It's genuine. Like, a lot of people do that, and they, like you say, just trying to make money off the artists. They don't care who show up. Yeah. Like how you even announce people staying to the end. A lot of people, they just start the show. Like I said, they watch the people perform and they'll leave. But like if you say that, like, y'all come, like, these people took time, you know, they invest in themselves to come out here. Make sure y'all just stay and support. It don't take nothing. It's free to support. You're already here. So just just chill, watch the performances,
rock out. The venue was 420 friendly. Everybody that wanted to Bombay was able to Bombay. Yeah. And you know.
So how can people like get involved? Or do you have like vendors and things like that?
I didn't get to that point yet. Yeah. But
not pushing it. Yeah. But
I do allow the artists, if they want to come there and sell stuff, I don't charge them for that.
That's major.
There's your arena for that. Yeah. It's for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think you an artist and you think you going to go to a show and perform and everybody going to remember you when they go home, you're retarded. Because people in there getting drunk, they smoking. They're not going to remember you after tonight. So you have to send them home with a piece of you.
Sticker or something, just like something. Like,
you got to, and that's
go around and mingle.
You know, that's what I kind of preach to all the artists that's on the concert. Like, it is a mini artist development on the cool too, because I give them the sauce. Like, I don't be holding no information. Yeah. So, yeah, man, come do the show. Go get you some shirts pressed. Here, this the people that press this. Here, I do graphics. I can make that for you. Get you a fly. You know.
That's major,
I just try to be an information hub for people as much as I can. You know what I'm saying?
Where do you feel like this going to lead you? You feel like you're going to be the concert promoter, or you feel like you're going to lead to a management? I think I'm going to be... I actually wanna get a record label. I wanna do that. Like, I'm seeing that, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I can do it.
Yeah.
But I'm at an age now where I'm not in the clubs. I'm not, outside. So I would have to get somebody that can be outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To really wiggle around. But other than
not gonna
that,
lie, I did management too, and I'm at that stage where it's like, when you manage, you really have to be out there and yeah, and I'm really not like at that stage no more. Like
I'm an introvert on the cool. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like it's partially that, but also like the scenery is just different. I feel like people used to really go out and network and stuff, and it was really like people that really want to do it. But like you said, with the industry being so like saturated, it's really just like it's people out there that really don't want to do business, or like it's just like people just,
and a lot of people business illiterate.
Yeah,
they just don't understand business. You pull out a contract and say, like I was telling the artists how they can get paid for performing on major stages, right? Like so if you perform at the House of Blues and you really register with ASCAP or BMI, they have a PA form, a performing art form. You turn it in and they send you quantities for that.
I didn't know that.
To get on House of Blues, Howlin' Wolf, whatever stage that's registered, like Republic, you get paid for that. Yeah. And people don't know this stuff. Like
I didn't know that either, so that's good to know.
You know what I'm saying?
So how do they track it? Like the amount of people that came that night, or
no? You've turned in a form and a flyer. You're showing that you was there.
Okay.
And it's history from there. Now, if you was a smart person, you can make you feel what I'm saying? But other than that,
okay, that's news. A lot of people, I bet a lot of people I didn't know that. So yeah, that's major. So what's your like next plans besides the concert? Like, so you're gonna do the R&B album?
Yeah, I'm about to turn it to Sway right quick.
Yeah,
I'm gonna turn it to Sway. I got my comment and everything. Yeah.
So what about you and Tony? Are y'all doing like a?
Yeah, we constantly gonna keep doing the concerts. We got
y'all do music together.
Yeah, we got some records together. We got a movie. He want me to drop a Fat Boy album with him, but I'm not about to be a fat boy for very long. Yeah. So I'm trying.
I'm about to change that.
Yeah, I'm going from a burger to a vegan burger. I'm trying to,
hey, that's cool though.
Yeah, man, but. Yeah, I'm working. We got a studio we just opened up called #Studios.
On the West Bank, right?
Yeah, on the west side, right there by the bowling alley, through the Harvey Tunnel.
And I could vouch you've been doing it for a long time, so the quality got to be good. So y'all want somebody that got years and experience and quality.
And I'm not just a person that say, come in here, give me your money, and just let you do anything. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. So if I'm in a booth and you in a session, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna probably get into an argument with you.
Yeah, run that back again.
Yeah, because I'm a real stiffler in the studio.
You should be. That's a real engineer. Like,
yeah, I don't believe in letting people just do bullshit. Like that's just me. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't like it. I ain't gonna say I don't like that. I hate when people do that. Like elaborate. Yeah. Maybe I can adjust, but if you just tell me you don't like something because you don't like it, you're going to make me feel like you hate it.
You let them know it don't sound good. Like, you the audience already. So, like, if it don't sound good to you, then...
Yeah, I'm open for the criticism. I actually love it. Yeah. But don't just tell me you don't like something. I don't know why I don't like it. I just don't like it. Yeah. Well, I don't even value your opinion because you ain't even standing on what you feel.
Facts. You mentioned a movie, so... Yeah,
so we got a movie coming out, too, called The Brush. It's about a magical brush. Me and my dude, Tony Merck, we put that together. It's Berg and Tony. It's The Brush. It's about a magic brush in the hood, and it sent us on this whole adventure to get the brush in this.
Y'all start filming already, or?
No, we about to start filming in August.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds cool.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy.
Yeah, it's going to have some...
We actually need somebody to film it.
Okay. Sounds like me.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Y'all gonna have like it's gonna be all like graphics and stuff, like you said the brush is gonna be like a magical brush, or?
A little bit of graphics. Not we gonna talk behind the scenes because I got some sauce on that, but Yeah, we gonna do a little.
It sounds cool. Like I like different stuff. Like everybody do the same.
We didn't want to do no gangster shit. Exactly, we didn't. Yeah. Nah, this shit start off. I was a neighborhood little weed man in the neighborhood, and our pack got took, and we went to go re-up to one of the plugs, and his name Wavy, and he got this gold brush that he brushes hair with, and when we go see him, they break in and steal the brush, and all kind of shit kick off from there.
Yeah, so we gotta have some sparkles on the brush. Yeah, it gotta be nice. Yeah, that sounds good though. I'm glad that y'all took that route because, like I said, like everybody got the little hood movies. You know, like they older plug.
A hood comedy. That's what it is. Yeah. It's a comedy movie. We going for laughs.
Yeah. So y'all casted for that or anything or what?
We had a majority. We have majority of the people. We did a casting. We did table readings and all that. And some of the people backed out.
Okay.
So
it happens.
Yeah, we got a couple of parts we need filled for sure. If
I have a tiny little part, I might be able to help.
Yeah, we got parts need to be filled. Man,
I might be at the counter real quick.
Come on with it.
All right. So, do you have any like closing remarks, things for people to look out for?
Look out for my brand, 1000 collection.
Okay.
You dig?
That's the shirt you got?
Yeah.
Make sure you lean up in.
Yeah. Let me. I don't know if I got the glasses too. I don't know if they can see the wolves.
I've seen some on the side.
Yeah, I don't know if they can see the wolves. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, all around entrepreneur, man.
Let me see. Let me put it to the camera.
Yeah, check them joints out.
Yeah. Look at that, y'all.
Yeah, man.
Focus in.
Yeah, 1000. It's all about keeping it 1000, being true to yourself. You feel me?
So you got like a website for that?
No, I sure don't. I'm gonna just have them on my Instagram.
Okay, well, we're gonna have your Instagram tag so people can
have it on that gram. I'll let him. I ain't getting no website and all that shit outdated.
Okay.
Get at me on the gram.
Yeah, so make sure y'all look out for WOP. He got the R&B
album.
EP coming.
Yeah, EP.
Got the concert coming up.
Yes.
And my movie coming.
My Gemini Bash, May 26th.
Okay.
My birthday party.
Where that's going to be at?
That's going to be at The View on Manhattan, 1555 Manhattan Boulevard. May the 26th, Memorial Day. Memorial Night.
I might be going.
It's free for everybody, so it ain't no excuses. Come see me, man.
Make sure y'all come support the birthday.
Come celebrate with the Geminis, man.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you for coming on. Also...
Come on.
We like to close the interview with a message to the youth.
Okay.
So any youth in the street getting into trouble or leading to getting into trouble, like what, message do you have for them or what advice do you have for them?
If you're going to do anything, do it because you want to do it. Don't be pushed by your peers. And there's life bigger than New Orleans, man. You gotta look and reach outside of your surroundings. Don't be afraid to grow, and don't be afraid to be positive. You can be cool being positive, too. You know what I'm saying? And that's my message.
Thanks. Message from YP's a cool dude. So make sure y'all take that message. All right. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below, and we'll have a new episode bi-weekly. Peace.
Yeah, no.